Okay, we're doing the chores. We got one guinea hen egg.
4 quail eggs.
4 quail eggs. We're finally getting some sun.
You guys gotta have some refresh on your water.
Look at that big rooster. He's like looking to see who's over there. He's king of the jungle now.
These guys need some mash. The Queequeg's cage is fine.
Okay.
These guys need mash and water on this side.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over and look at your plants. Look at the plants. Look at this. Bok choy, looking good. Some tomatoes. Clay's cleaning the waters out and redoing stuff over there. Finally, some sun. I saw a woodpecker in the yard today, eating out of the front yard. Isn't that weird?
What's that?
I saw a woodpecker sitting on the ground, eating something on the ground.
That could have been bugs.
Yeah, he was there for a long time. I thought that was really odd. Which might be the woodpecker that's been coming for the big tree. Remember there used to be a woodpecker in that big tree a couple years ago?
Well, they eat bugs,
So maybe he made a home around here. But that tree got chopped down. I feel bad about it. But it was close to the house. Some iris and some weeds back there. Tomatoes. So you see the bucket system in just a few weeks. It's really working nice. The corn's in the bag over here. The chicken's coming out. Now that is a big tree. And we had one in the front right next to the house. I like big trees, but when they get like, that tree was planted like right next to the house. So, okay, I guess I'll go inside the barn. Yeah, I hear ya. Okay, guys, anybody? Hey, Clay, there's another hen setting. Clay?
What's that?
There's another hen sitting in here.
Yeah, it's probably laying an egg.
Oh, okay. She's laying an egg. So we got like the lighting hooked up to a string. So I'm going to pull the string. So you can see the old chicken sitting in that box. I thought maybe we had another broody one. Well, for laying an egg, she's certainly there for a bit. And what do you think? I'm inside with your girls, huh? Okay. Coming down to get an egg. Looking at the broody hen sitting on the guinea hen eggs.
Alright, I'm going to get this to feed the Queequeg now.
Okay, dear. Lay that egg, girl. Lay that egg. I'm gonna lay an egg in here. So she might be laying an egg. She must be laying an egg. Okay. Clay, are you done inside with the silkies? Are you done with the silkies?
No, not yet. I haven't really checked them yet. I've been working on the quail.
Okay, he's working on the quail. Are you done out there?
Yep, I'm done out here.
Okay.
Storm and the chickens are taken care of. You got collected eggs, right?
I collected these eggs.
Okay, and we got feed.
Looks like feathers on that one. Oh boy. Oh, all 3 of these guys are inside together. So first. Hey guys. All the silkies are now big silkies.
We got corn. Let me give some of these guys some corn.
Okay.
They've got mash. Let's Give them a taste of what corn's all about. There's a lot. Now you got a little, you got a taste of what corn. I'll get the rest of that chickens. There you go. Tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick.
Now that one's the newer one, which doesn't have a name yet. Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Look how fluffy the butt is. Like, oh, it's like a little petticoat. I don't know.
Well, let me see. I'll have to think on that. I'll have to.
He needs a name.
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
Yes.
And
Because he's fluffy. Gabriel.
Mr. Fluffus.
Fluffy. Gabriel. Can't remember what it starts with I. Iglesias.
Oh, you're
Gabriel Iglesias.
Oh, you're talking about the comedian.
Because he's fluffy.
Well, he's fluffy too. Oh, he's got a chicken named after him.
Celebrity chicken.
Celebrity chicken.
All right, everybody's taken care of here. We should start getting eggs in about another week, I would think, with these guys.
Oh, cool. Well, we were wondering if the button quail were laying eggs today. The new guys.
Well, you'll find out if.
Well, I don't remember eggs being in there yesterday. Because I've been checking them.
5 in there today, so somebody's laying eggs.
So that they can see. We'll figure out those little buttons in the
These
house.
guys got food and water. Everybody's got food and water. That's all I care. Make sure everybody's taken care of.
And you were fed too.
And I was fed too.
That was the first one was a doozy
I
there.
had food and water.
You got fed.
We gotta start picking the weeds out of here and pull some of the suckers on the tomatoes so that. Well, we've got a lot of blossoms even on the cherry tomato. These are I believe these are Romas or Rutgers, but the cherry tomatoes up front are loaded with blossoms, and a lot of these are loaded with blossoms.
Can we take a look at our trees?
Sure.
Because we haven't gone over there for a little bit. We went. I'd like to keep checking them. I wanted to plant more trees this year, but
We can get rid of these suckers out of here so that we don't have.
and berries and blueberries, but it is what it is. Now, why do you move the suckers off your tomato
Well,
plants?
you take the suckers out so that the suckers, what they do is they make new branches.
Okay.
But they also zap the strength out of the plant. So you want to take some of the suckers out. If you don't know what I'm talking about with a sucker.
Yeah, what's a sucker? Where is that?
All right, if you look at this as if it was a tree, okay?
Okay.
See where the limb, the stem, or the main trunk, and the limbs. Well, in between you've got little
Okay.
ones coming out. They're called suckers.
Okay. And they would be
and
more.
you want to pinch them out of there.
Oh, okay.
Because what they do, and if you don't get after them, you can get some good sized suckers. But you could take this sucker, and if you pull this limb off it, and you bury that right to there in dirt, all these little fine hairs will turn into roots, and you'll have a new plant.
Oh, cool. So we should plant more tomatoes.
No, we've got plenty. We've got plenty. My peppers are doing well too. These are the Fuji jalapenos. You see the blossoms coming on them? Right in here. See the blossoms?
Okay.
Those are all going to be little white flowers here in the next few days. And where those flowers are, I've got to stake some of these up though. I've also got to weed. See, I let the weeds get up high. That's so I can get a hold of them better. When I pull those out, I I won't have to worry about the little weeds. They'll all be big weeds and all be full grade out roots and all. See? So if I go down through each one of these buckets, one each night, and just weed.
And I like having this close to the chickens because I could sit and...
Well, you can sit in a chair while I'm weeding and still be able to carry on the conversation for the evening. Okay, you want to see the trees.
I want to just take a peek at the trees.
Corn's doing well.
Oh yeah. And the chickies, they need more grass when you mow the lawn. Yeah. Can you hold this for 1 second?
The eggs?
Yeah, just because my arm is hurting me somehow, just the way I'm handling myself here.
That's because it was cold and dingy. They didn't want to lay eggs today, huh?
Okay. There's the dog barn.
The weeds are starting to grow up pretty good here.
Yeah.
The pear trees didn't make it.
Okay, that's because of the geese.
The geese ate the bark right off them.
So
where the bark is missing, killed the tree.
So we got to plant new pears.
So our pear trees are gone.
Which sucks, but you do what you do.
Oh, here's a wild chive we missed.
Oh, okay.
It's already went to seed, see? That means there'll be more chives next year.
Good.
This lawn gets filled with them in the spring.
So we're in the nasty zone.
The old goose fence.
The old goose fence. Does their stuff help the, what do you call it, pollination or whatever, composting? Okay, this is what? What's this, apple?
This is the Cortland apple.
Which are my favorite apples.
Mine too. I love Cortland. It's a semi-dwarf, so this will probably get about 12 feet, 8 to 12 feet. It had some blossoms, quite a few blossoms on them, but I don't see any apples. Oh. But it's still early yet.
Okay, hey, what's going on there with these are
These are the blackberries.
Yeah, are they good, bad? What's going
on? No, they are all
healthy.
This is all new blackberries here.
Oh, okay, new blackberries on the bottom.
I just got to cut these old canes off. I should have done it this fall.
Okay.
And this one's loaded. So all 4 of the blackberries survived.
But they were big when we got them, though, weren't they?
No, they were just a little.
They were little too. Okay.
But you can see new plants that came up where the root systems have moved.
So we got new added then. More.
These are all thornless blackberries.
Oh, so could it fill the fence back here?
Oh, it could fill this whole row if you just keep letting it.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
It'll also grow on that side of the fence too.
Okay, so that'd be nice to have lots of blackberries. Okay, and then this is your what, chestnut tree?
That is a hazelnut.
Hazelnut. Okay, sorry.
And this
trying to remember.
is a wine sap apple.
Okay. Which I've never.
And there's an apple.
There is.
And there's an apple.
Oh, good. We're having apples.
Don't know how big they're gonna get. There's an apple there. I didn't see any apples on the floor. Oh no.
Well, we're getting some apples now. That's really good to see that.
Well, it's their second year, so it should be getting something for the time and effort we put into them. I don't quite see any apples on this one, but.
Well, so that's good. The wine sap has some. I don't think I've ever had a wine sap apple.
It's a good pie apple.
What's your favorite apple, guys? Tell me what mine is Cortland. Clay's is Cortland too, right?
Yes, I enjoy a good Cortland.
And then here's another one of our hazelnuts, which is doing really good.
Hopefully these nut trees get some nuts on them this year.
We'll get some squirrels. Okay, so I think that's all the stuff in here for now.
Well, we have peaches down that end.
Yeah, we'll get out and Clay's gonna take this fence down.
This fence is coming out, and I can start mowing in here again.
We had the geese. It was a fun experience. They were real friendly, but they're noisy. But
I've had geese before, so I'm not missing them.
If we had a big, huge farm, I'd love to have
with a big pond, yeah.
I'd love to have a bunch of geese.
We'd have a few geese. Oh,
what's that?
Wild grapes.
Is that wild grapes?
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. probably underneath when they had all those prickleberries, or prickles. This tree's nice and big too. Okay, so getting out of the jungle, which Clay's got some fencing work to do back here, so you'll see a project that when he gets time, which
the weeds are taking over.
the weeds are taking over at the moment.
Fix all that and let the chickens eat the weeds down. I'll mow up.
You can let them go, but they also like to eat everything else.
Yeah, I don't want them eating my berry bushes and that down again.
Yeah.
We had the raspberries, red raspberries, yellow raspberries, and black raspberries planted, and I don't see any of them that survived.
Yeah, because that's from the geese. We'll
the
have
other
to.
Chickens ate those down, I believe.
So we learned a lesson about that. Don't get too excited about a new critter.
Don't let your animals in your orchard.
Well, we want to do the animals, but we've been toning down on the types.
We got the raspberries in there real cheap, so I can always replace them.
Yeah, right. It wasn't. And then here's our grapes.
These are the pink Catawba, and when they're ripe, they taste almost like a grapefruit. We got a few of them, and there some nice ones there started.
And then these other guys are doing really good.
Yeah, they're the seedless Concord.
And when things get going, I really get out here too looking for goodies. One of my favorite pastimes
Lots of these.
is picking mulberries. One of my favorite things, and I love
the
mulberries.
mulberries are doing well too. You got lots of them this year.
And if you have never had a mulberry, it's like a raspberry, blackberry.
More like a blackberry kind of one.
Like a nice flavor. Our poppies.
Well, let's see if we got any peaches. We had one last year and it got away from us and we didn't even know we had it.
Yeah, because we usually every night we take a tour of a farm. It's just something we've always done because it's so small. We can do that. Because a backyard farm, you can take a tour through your stuff because you don't have so much distance to walk.
We don't have that.
The beauty of it.
Usually don't have a lot of time to do it though.
Well, yeah, but if it's usually we've been filming and it's good because we've added something to
I
it.
don't see any peaches.
But there will be because last year I think it was this one had a peach on
I
it.
think this apricot died too.
Yeah, this apricot died. Then the mulberries, which is loaded. This will be good picking. And I like to make pies out of that. That's dead. The leaves, when the leaves are hanging on it like that, that's dead. But you said,
Springy though.
huh?
It's still springy.
Well, pray for it.
Mulberries.
I believe in miracles.
Mulberries are loaded this year. We'll be eating these by the mid-June.
We've got some rhubarb growing over there, which we won't bother going through there.
I'm gonna leave that for a few years and just let it
Kind of do its thing. And then here's the poppies again. And then there's definitely some grooming on the yard that we have to do the pond. We were deciding if we're going to keep the pond, get rid of the pond, what we're going to do with that.
Well, I think I'm going to tear it out of there and use the stones for a different project.
I want to build a rose garden in the front probably. One of my houses, I had 88 rose bushes.
Well, I'm thinking I could put a ring of stones around this and then just put some more soil in here.
Well, we could dig out the bulbs too because the moles get them and move them somewhere else.
Throw the soil out once you chop them down, and we'll put more soil on there. They'll still come up through that.
Oh, I thought you were going to put the bricks over the...
No.
And I thought they'd die. And then here's the front garden, which...
It's doing a lot better now.
Yep. So...
What type of tomato this was. Got it marked. No, this is just the normal cherry tomato.
So,
this is that one I started in the house.
How many times have you mowed the lawn so far this year? Once?
Once.
Yeah, so this is only the first mowing up here in New York, so...
Well, everybody else has mowed probably 3 or 4 times.
But we'll get it together.
But then again, I use my grass clippings for compost too.
Yeah.
And the chickens.
It's so good to see the sun and the clouds and everything back up. Feels so good.
Maybe this weekend I can get something done.
Oh, I know it. Well, I guess we're going to go in and subscribe, like, and we'll see you in our next video.
Bye-bye. God bless.